here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started on the oracle cards for the counterparts. Let's get an oracle card for the masculine. Listening. Starting to listen. Darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. So, I think he's starting to listen to what's around him. And I think his listening is becoming stronger. His listening skills have become stronger. Has gained some type of strength and understanding behind the words that he's hearing. Let's see. One for mutual energy. There's a change in what he's listening to. Who he's listening to. Mutual energy is trapped, feeling caged, feeling stuck, feeling caged bird, unable to fly, unable to take off, unable to just soar in the sky as a bird would be. Feathers may be significant. You guys may be seeing feathers, may be guided by feathers, or have recently seen feathers. Maybe black birds. It's a gilded cage, a golden cage. You're under a scope to be seen. You're stuck in a place where you don't want to be. Feeling trapped. Okay. Alright, and for feminine, being reminded of things, getting reminded, saying don't forget. Ivy, greens, grounded, rooted energy. To stay grounded, to stay rooted, stay true, to grow, to expand. Oh, reminder. And I'm sorry about your loyalty. Don't forget about your loyalty. It's a reminder of loyalty and truth. One moment, I'm sorry. I feel like it's going to affect the quality of what you guys can see, and I don't want that. So let's talk about it. Listening, trapped, and reminder. Being reminded of things. To stay rooted and grounded. Stay firm, stay true to who you are. Stay balanced in whatever you're working on. Okay, let's talk about it. Masculine, what's the listening? Six of Pentacles keep showing up. So balance may be the key here. Reciprocity, equal give and take. Generosity. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. Listening. obsessive, controlling things that are, it's like a nagging download, nagging message being put in his head to where it's like whatever messages he's getting, there's the dang on black bird right there. See on the night, is that clear enough? That black bird on that Knight of Swords. But it's thoughts and controlling thoughts of obsession, possession, controlling. He's finally about to listen and take action. Maybe the listening is the thoughts that are driving him crazy, the thoughts that are making him feel controlled. Is that visible? I don't see that being visible. It's just not being able to be seen. One moment. Sorry, I just feel like it's not bright. I've been fiddling with it before I got started, so hopefully that's the last of it. But you see the guy? The thoughts have gotten to him, the downloads, the messages. He's like starting to listen. It's like the relationship needs balance. It needs fairness. It needs equilibrium. A good relationship, a healthy, strong relationship requires balance. It requires fairness. It requires justice. Okay. And that's maybe something that he's processing deep in his head. He's overthinking. He's giving a lot of thoughts, but he's not taking action on it as of yet. I'm sorry. This lighting is getting on my nerve. It's maybe too much light. I don't know. But it's the energy of thinking about it. The thoughts are getting to him. He's finally going to start listening because he's overthinking. Trying to be strong, trying to have willpower stuck in his head, right? Trying to be the strong, resilient one. So there's hope. There's healing. There's wishes. What else do we have? Yeah, healing, coming out of heartbreak, coming out of painful, sorrowful energy. How else are you feeling, masculine? Hoping to heal the heartbreak, hoping to repair it successfully to get things moving forward in a new beginning. He's listening to do so. He's listening and following his heart. He's hoping to come out of heartbreak and heal it. Heal the damage caused, I'm hearing. It's like the thoughts and the want to take action is getting to him. He knows that the relationship requires balance, fairness. He knows that in order to come out of that heartbreak, the healing is needed. Holding that close, those strings tied to your heart, and I find it very, and just follow me this. These strings are very close to the heart. If you look at the string close to her heart, look at the string, and I'll turn it upright so you guys can see. But the string is tied around her chest to that broken heart, but it's in reverse, so it can be healed. Wanting to heal, come out of heartbreak, wanting, hopeful to come out of that sorrowful energy, wanting some type of success and victory and moving things forward in a new beginning, being a little bit more emotionally mature and stable. It's trying to stabilize. I think the light was shown on his fears and anxieties, his worst fears. I feel that's how it came out. King of Pentacles, wanting to be grounded so he can receive this Ten of Cups. and have a fresh start, new beginning. Be disciplined, be clear thinking on how to move away from turbulence. Be patient, wait to learn the lesson, waiting for a higher understanding. But then there's some type of conflict and becoming grounded enough to come back together and turn things around. Be slowly moving to a painful ending. Surrendering to growth, surrendering to expansion, doing the work, studying, paying attention to the details from the past, hidden emotions, things that were unknown to him emotionally, maybe. I feel like a lot of that is some things that he buried in the past that maybe he never addressed. Maybe things that he never went back to fix or look at. Things that he never went back to heal, which is a main thing here. Coming out of heartbreak, coming out of mourning energy, coming out of that sadness. It's a process, but he's finally listening to it. So let's talk about the reminder for feminine. What's the reminder? Okay. Being independently, emotionally on your own, being fulfilled, being happy, being satisfied, contentment in this new cycle. Movement, taking charge, moving forward with purpose and direction towards love, presentations of love, offerings of love, opening up to love, going through a death and rebirth. Remember, I think it's a reminder about transformation, changing, shifting, because all of these are shifts and changes. Observe, do this transformation, watch, learn. Get the information you need to learn. See more? Transformation for that new beginning, that new seed to be planted. Going through another transformation. That's what you're manifesting. I guess the reminder is don't forget what you're trying to accomplish, where you're going, where you're headed, what your wishes are, what direction you're going. That new beginning, what you're trying to grow, what you're trying to manifest. Taking control of what you're going after, your desires, what you actually want, being passionate, being the leader. Let's try that again. One last card for feminine. Let's see. One more for feminine. Yeah. Taking control, trying to be a leader, be in control of your actions, trying to attract, knowing when to move, knowing when not to move. It's kind of like the energy of strategy, attraction, and just knowledge and intuition and power, leadership and actions that are taken, inspired actions that are taken. It's not a coincidence that it's Emperor, King, and Queen of Wands. Being balanced in your actions that moves. You need masculine and feminine energy in order to have control, to implement the strategy that you're trying to accomplish. You bring it in, you draw it in with your passion, your control, your desires, and actually asking for what you want and receiving it. But you actually are the one in the driver's seat. You have that drive, you have that force, you have that power of both. So it's a reminder of what you possess. You're the go-get-it type. The courage, willpower, strength. It's giving me like all these random words, and it's because even with the chariot, that's purpose, direction, forward movement, right? You have to be emotionally fulfilled for this new cycle. You have to be satisfied on your own. You can't go forward with in a lack mentality. You can't go forward into a new cycle. So just remember, feminine, what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. Look at this. And that's what a reminder, because this is the underlying energy. Sadness, loss, disappointments, regrets, lack mentality, as I just said, Five of Pentacles. You need to move on from that. You need to heal that energy and take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith and go within. Be patient. Wait for things to come in. You're seeing things from a higher understanding. Learning the lesson will cause that tower moment. It's a reminder of the lesson behind whatever it is that's causing the sadness. You're taking those steps behind the scenes to become emotionally mature and stable. Lay a foundation and walk away from anything that doesn't serve you in order to manifest your long-term success and stability. Alright, so let's go with mutual energy. Trapped. Why do we feel trapped though? Go after what you want, feminine. Why do we feel trapped? Having to walk away, turn your back on things, cause some mental confusion. Let's see, trapped. Okay, you chose, because you both chose the path of healing. Both chose the path to rest, to recuperate. You feel trapped, you feel stuck in this situation. You both chose to take a path, but it was your intuition. So I guess it's more like understanding and listening that this relationship needs balance, but also over here, remember what you're trying to accomplish. Mutually, you both chose the path intuitively to heal, to take a break, take a pause, in order for you guys to keep going. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. Becoming impatient. No longer wanting to wait. Becoming impatient. Wanting to have those emotions. Those emotions are coming to the surface. Okay, because you chose. One moment. Sorry. Okay, you both chose that, but it's like you're no longer expecting things to remain underneath. No longer expecting things to remain hidden. It's like I'm not willing to wait anymore. Things have come to the surface. The emotions have come to the surface. It was weighing you down, trying to do this collaboratively. So you took a leap of faith to go within and do it by yourself, to spend some time alone. You followed your intuition to keep going forward towards your growth, to your expansion, doing the inner work for your Ten of Cups, for your, okay. Trapped. Why do you guys feel trapped? Because you didn't take a leap of faith. It's kind of like, I guess the trapped would come from having to sit in hermit mode, having to heal. You're stuck in a healing pattern, stuck in a holding pattern of, and it's all to receive this, to get your Ten of Cups, to get your emotional fulfillment. guys can reconcile, going back in, wanting harmony, wanting to come together, wanting to collaborate. Wanting to come back, wanting to come back together, have a good time, and just have friendship, have emotional harmony. But some tower moment is going to light a fire up your ass. I'm sorry, light a fire under you guys to get you moving. Getting mental clarity. It's like you're going within. You guys were just trying to be cordial, trying to be friends, trying to, get on stable ground, and things came shaking things up that got you set free. That set you guys free, because it's like you were in this golden cage and you chose the path of healing and recuperation. So you guys are building. The tower moment was to set you guys free to build in order to manifest. You guys were burdened by missed opportunities. Self-love, self-care has you guys confused on how to gain long-term success and stability. Okay, so the thing is, if you guys would have never took the break, would have never went your separate ways, or had this time alone, you wouldn't have moved. You wouldn't have started doing the work. There's movement over here. There's listening over here. The reminder of accomplishing some things have lit that fire. It's explaining, kind of like things have come to the surface. Things have been revealed. Things are no longer hidden. So you're not in that waiting pattern anymore. Things have been shown. Emotions has been revealed. So now we heal. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on underneath the surface. Alright. Alright, let's talk about it, masculine. Let's clarify the devil. What has you in your head? What has control over you? Yeah, obsessive thoughts. We got the Hierophant and the Fool, which is the Bishop, C.H. Mason, and the Free Man, which is the Fool. Contemplating, consulting a higher source, being structural and religious behind this, in order to take a leap of faith. Thoughts are controlling him. His mind is working overtime, and he's just trying to be free, trying to set his mind free. So he's starting to finally listen to the information. Yeah, in order to make a judgment call. Judgment. It says them bones, but this is judgment. In order to do so. What's the Knight of Swords? Look at that. Taking action, getting downloads. This is the Emperor card in this deck. And I'm sorry if you can't see the cards. I want y'all to see them. The Emperor in that. Trying to take control, trying to take action. It's like the message is being received, the downloads that are being received. He's trying to control them. He's trying to be empowered. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords once more. Yeah, he's trying to be guarded, be defensive, be in control of it. But I feel like he's losing that battle. standing his ground, being defensive. He's trying to take control and defend himself, but the thoughts are getting to him. The downloads, the messages, it's like with the Hierophant coming out, they're coming from above, and it's telling him to take a leap of faith. And him being who he is on the inside, Emperor, he's standing his ground, not wanting to listen. Let's see, what's the Two of Cups? Hangman, okay. Hangman, in observance of it, wanting to take action in an accelerated manner, wanting to take those steps to accelerate, wanting to, get his desires, get what he wants. What's the Justice card? Needs balance. The light is being shown on him needing patience, him needing to be a little bit more patient, to wait for things to grow, wait for things to mature, wait for the fruits to become sweeter, right? Before you harvest your crop. What's the Star? Hoping, healing, wishing. Son of Coins. This is grounded enough to try and learn the lesson, to try and gain understanding, trying to be stable and obtain or absorb what's being given. One more for the Star card. Being grounded enough to choose a path, to choose a direction. What's the Three of Swords in reverse? Again, he's making a judgment, coming out of that painful mentality, that heartbroken energy. Judgment. The judgment is not to move forward. So, I think he's not sure. He's needing more time. It's like he knows what his Ten of Cups is, but he's still stuck in his head and trying to process some more thoughts. He's listening at this time. It's just his actions and judgments that they're kind of combative. Going within, trying to figure out how to turn things around. Getting those downloads, getting bombarded with messages. With the Daughter of Knives, it's like the messages that are coming in, they're coming from several different directions, several different people, several different ways. And he's having tower moments after, Let's clarify the Six of Wands. Wanting victory and success, wanting to make a successful choice in love. Six of Wands. And going after what he wants. He's making a choice in love. Wants to go after what he wants. Eight of Wands. Wanting to move things forward in a rapid manner, send message. Again, to create some type of balance. And that goes back to shining the light, the seeing, being happy and patient to wait. One more for the Ace of Wands, please. Okay. Son of Sticks, which is mature, not taking much action, a lack of optimism, a lack of hope. But he's taking those inspired actions that they're creating something, wanting that new beginning, that fresh start. That Ace of Coins, just like feminine. So he's trying to become grounded and nurture those around him. we have the devil with the three obsessive thoughts about collaborating, having strength and courage, but daydreaming and wanting to move away from it and be patient and wait, make a head over heart decision while healing to get a new cycle started. So it's like he's aware that there's a healing that needs to take place. There's until he can come out of heartbreak and pain, he's making the judgment not to move forward. He's making the decision to stand his ground, to be the emperor, be the one in control, and keep his walls up. But I think he's starting to listen that there's some more healing if that's the case. So in order to create balance and fairness within the relationship, you can only do that if you're healed. You can only give and receive love in a balanced manner if you're healed. If you're unhealed, you're not giving love to the best capacity because a portion of your heart is closed off because it holds pain. When your heart holds pain, you can't give your heart fully, you can't love fully, you can't receive love fully because you're still holding on to that section or portion of your heart that holds that pain. Let it go, heal. All right, let's move on to feminine. Clarify the 9 of Cups for the feminine. Yeah, getting a turn of fortune, a shift of fortune, feeling fulfilled, emotionally independent, satisfied, maybe even feeling like you're being emotionally fulfilled in some type of way. But again, we have Aunt Caroline. I believe she was getting her picture taken for a shift in fortune, some type of success or victory. And then this is where turning a new cycle. It's like she's stuck in between, left out, neglected, just trying to understand why. Getting a new cycle. Again, that goes back to this five of coins. And if we look, it's like they're arguing and this child is just right there in between, neglected, tattered, not being taken care of, not being acknowledged, not being looked at. His clothes are tattered, and they're just worried about whatever they're arguing about. That's the new cycle. You're wanting to get there. You're wanting to turn things around. You're wanting to feel that success. But again, at this point, internally, you still have that neglectful energy, and then we have to gain that emotional stability. It's like you're just trying to gain your emotional stability, your emotional security back. You're trying to it's like protecting your emotions at this point, feminine. You may be a little holding back emotionally because of the neglect, because of the, everybody doing whatever around you, and you're just kind of standing there like, I'm just here. Then you have the Father of Baskets, which, there's love present. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of, love present. But it's not being shown. It's just there. It's present. It's stable. It's, it can be accessed, but it's just not. Clarify the Chariot. Wanting to move forward to a foundation. This is kind of like a courting card. Like you guys building together, making something happen together. It's collaboration. It's completion. It's that foundation being laid. That, new beginnings, humble beginnings, right? Being stable to move forward. Being stable enough to move forward. It's kind of like you're moving forward on the outside, but internally it's like it's not something that you want. You look displeased. You look dissatisfied. You it's kind of like a reminder to say, hey, remember what you want and actually do that, because our actions, yeah, you're missing opportunity because of nerves, fears, anxieties. I I keep saying this, you want a relationship or you want that person, you got to open up to it. You got to accept it when it's there. You got to present it when it's in front of you to say, hey, that's what I want. But again, this is also something that's like, that's not something that I really want. Like being displeased, dissatisfied in what's being offered to you. Laying that foundation, you're moving forward. And you're a little nervous, you're having anxiety about it. What's the Knight of Cups? Clarify the Knight of Cups. And I keep going back to the reminder being, remember what you want. You're in control of what you want. The Knight of Cups. Tower moment. Give me one more. See, with the Knight of Cups, so the Knight of Cups is a love offer. It's a presentation, moving forward to find love. But internally, you're having the understanding that you're waiting, you're expecting, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You had clarity. You had an understanding. Maybe disappointed. Death and rebirth. You're going through a transformation internally and externally. That's death clarified by the death card. A fresh start, new beginning. You're going through a growth phase right now with the big queen here. What's the Emperor card? Father of Knives. Being strategic, being logical, being disciplined. So sorry for the light, guys. Father of Knives, clarified by the Emperor, with the Emperor holding the chess piece, being analytical, being strategic, being in control, being in power, and that would be the Father of Knives. All for the relationship. Get that. Two of Baskets, clarified by the Queen of Wands, getting whatever you want. Having your desires filled. You're trying to bring it in. You're trying to draw it in. You're trying to attract it. You're trying to bring in what you want, which is this Nine of Baskets. Everything. You got money. You got intellect. You got fun, leisure. You got a little bit of danger. You got your flowers. You got your fulfillment. You got some food. You got a passport. You got travel. Everything that you want. You want it all. And again, underneath the deck, you want it for a long term. You want it for forever. You want stability. But again, there's something about the relationship unnerves you. Nervous about the relationship being a total disappointment. And I'm saying this with love, feminine. You created the action of conflict by holding back, by resisting. New beginning in love. Let's clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Wands. You want to take action. You want a new beginning in love. Just while healing. To get ahead of a hard decision, to make a clear decision, going within, Dr. Gray, doing things on your own, walking away, trying to keep things balanced, weighing options about the past, doing the inner work, balancing yourself out by self-love, self-care, following your intuition, getting more information, mental clarity, well, and again, that goes back to being reminded about what you're trying to accomplish here. I don't feel like you're wanting to lay that foundation. I feel like you're just wanting your ships to come in. You're going through a transformation. You're trying to emotionally mature. Um, but I also feel like there was a withdrawal. There was some more healing on your side that was needed as well. What's the two of wands? Making the decision to heal. Again, daughter of baskets. Having those emotions on your head, in your mind, those feelings in your thought, not quite developed though. Okay, yeah. And you're needing to open up because you need to open up. You haven't opened up emotionally. What's the Four of Swords? Healing. Yeah, healing. But you're taking care of everybody else. You're giving. You're serving. And maybe even trying to ground yourself to take action. That's the healing part. What's the Three of Wands in reverse then? Magician. Coming out of waiting period, no longer expecting. I think internally we're manifesting, we're producing, we're creating, we're trying to bring something else about because we're not waiting for or expecting things to come in at this point. We're taking action on our own. And again, that goes back to the healing, becoming grounded in order to take that action. What's the Moon in reverse? Again, Dr. Grant, revealing some things, getting enlightened, gaining wisdom. Collecting those things of which heals. So it goes back again to the Hermit card, collecting your thoughts, collecting those bits and pieces of information that will help you heal, and that will reveal some more things to you. Because, and again, what did I say? Dang it, I can't even see it myself. It's the Star card, the grandchildren. It's a healing card. Which kind of doubles back to the original message. I think you guys are still choosing the path in healing, not taking a leap of faith, keeping things fair and balanced, keeping things why am I getting gambling? Not taking a risk is a part of the gamble to keep things balanced, not just jumping in. Yeah, walking away, it was actually to keep things balanced. Between you, while you guys, again, do the work and take care of yourself. Same position. Clarify the Hermit. Getting downloads coming from every which way, getting clarity. Oh wow, I wish this was more visible. Getting downloads, getting bombarded with messages and information. Clarify the Three of Cups. Wanting reconciliation, wanting a new beginning, wanting to come back together, a fresh start in love towards your Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. What's the Page of Pentacles? Getting on stable ground, taking care of yourself, self-love, self-care. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, you're getting downloads, the information that you're collecting, your intuition that you're following, the things that you have internally known. It's creating the Tower moment. What's the Knight of Wands? Setting yourself free. You need this. You're trying to be strong. You set yourself free, but the thing is, internally, you're trying to gain your strength and courage over your shyness, over your your immature emotions, the emotions that have not been fully developed. They're there, they're present, they're cute, they're warm, they're fuzzy, but you're trying to hold back those emotions because there's more to be seen, there's more to be learned, there's more to be realized and understood here with the Son of Knives here. The Son of Knives is your Page of Swords. That you're following your intuition to collect the information. And again, at the bottom of the deck, there's some more fears and anxieties that are about this relationship being successful for the long term. There's a lot of fears. So you guys abandoning, you have sadness, loss, regrets. You have fears that this relationship is going to be a long-term disappointment and burden. Coming back together is just a fantasy you need to move on from and overcome, put it into, and start a new cycle and work on something more emotionally loyal. I don't know. That's probably why you guys are feeling trapped, because you're not sure what to do. Masculine's making the judgment call not to even move forward. So I feel like it's just more with time. It needs a little bit more patience. It needs a little bit more time. We forget that, what we want may not want us right then and there. Or what we're trying to accomplish may not be accomplished in the time frame that we have presented on that situation. That situation hasn't changed. That situation is still the situation. The outcome is only going to change when you change the time frame. So let's just say, if we're cooking, we say it takes 20 minutes to bake a cake in the oven. So you put the cake batter in the oven and you take it out in 12 minutes instead of the 20. How well do you think that cake is going to be? How firm do you think that cake is going to be? How delicious is that cake going to be? Is it going to be the cake that you expected it to be? Like, oh, well, I'm going to pull it early, and I hope that it's going to be delicious and get me fulfilled. No, it's not. Didn't wait the time that it was needing to cook. Okay, oh, it's 10 minutes in. I can't wait. It smells so good. Well, why don't you just wait for it to finish cooking so it can be good, right? We got getting to know each other, romance angels. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. We got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Live in the moment, masculine. See here, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel like that's a hope, but at this time, I feel like there's blockages. I feel like there's stagnancy. I feel like there's some waiting and some contemplating, some overthinking on masculine side. We're going to shift energies going up and down, right? At this point, in order to make a judgment, you got to kind of stand still and assess where you're at in the moment. So that goes back to as you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So observing. I feel like there is some sort of happiness within his patience. I do feel like there's some light being shown down on him needing patience, him actually needing to balance himself out by being a little bit more patient. But then we have the control thing with him wanting to take action, him wanting to, be free of his obsessive thoughts or controlling thoughts, his the messages that are bombarding him. And it's like he's starting to listen, starting to realize, starting to get and understand some things, but we still have those stubborn moments. So, it's a work in progress. Mutual energy. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, and it goes with the Hermit card, internally and externally. Balance yourself out. You guys are manifesting. You're holding those emotions in thought. You just need to open up to them. You're healing. Okay, you're in a holding pattern in order to heal. It's not something that's gonna stop. You're gonna keep feeling trapped. You're gonna keep feeling caged, which is why the Knight of Wands, the Tower moment, sets you free. The Tower moment, you separating whatever it was. This collapse, this upheaval, transformation energy with this Tower came in to set you guys free, because you needed the strength, the courage, the willpower to hold back those emotions, those immature emotions, those emotions that were making you flighty, scared, all of that. You needed to overcome that. You needed strength over those emotions. You needed to gain your strength back. We got retreats, time to disconnect from the world. So again, that was a blessing, which yesterday we actually got that separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. To clarify that, it came up as a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift for you both in order to take care of what you needed to take care of. See, we get so bogged down with doing or taking care of our goals or whatever we're trying to accomplish that we forget that we need a break for ourselves. We need to be free to do other things as well. We need to heal. We need a rest. We need pauses in life, okay? It says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. So again, that goes back to going within, going deep inside, revealing what truths need to be revealed, shining that light. Hermit card, internally and externally. You guys are spending time alone by yourself. You're going within, gaining the wisdom. You're doing the work. You're actually meditating. The Hermit card is a wise soul, an all-knowing soul. It's not. The answers do not appear to the Hermit when these are surrounding everybody. The Hermit gets his wisdom by going within and being alone. Underneath the deck, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And that was the crossroads. You guys have taken the path to heal, but you still got to clearly decide what you want. Feminine, this displeased energy. It's like, this is so not what I wanted. This is not how I wanted it. It's like, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You got death and rebirth, transformations, ancestors. All that good energy is what's coming to you. It's what's happening. So let it take its course, right? We got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I think that goes back to the rejection, feeling rejected, feeling displeased, feeling left out in the cold, maybe even feeling like this is unrequited love, but then this comes out, it's true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Then you got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Going back to the message of healing. Let's get some of these. Getting to know each other. Expectation, that's what he's expecting. He's hoping to continue. Yes, he just needs to patiently wait for things to grow. Attraction. Something he's deciding to change. Enjoy this moment fully. Reconciliation. For marriage. For collaboration. Coming together. For union. Retreat. Time to disconnect from the world. Retreat from the community. Get away from everybody else. Or maybe it's time to disconnect from the world, the community. You guys maybe need to spend time alone. Going back to your Hermit card. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. That's what you guys are in despair about. You're fearful. And that's what the healing is for. The healing is because it needs to change. The despair needs to change. The feeling trapped needs to be changed. All of that energy that is still present, you feeling maybe choked by the thought of commitment or a relationship or this relationship. It's all on an emotional level. It's the maturity of how you feel and how you want to let them grow. Calling in your soulmate. Oh, too many. That's what you're working on. You got unexpected income. Let's try and get a clarification on that. Calling in your soulmate. Just one more. Calling in your soulmate. Family room. Maybe you wanting to have a sit-down conversation. Maybe it was stolen. It wasn't. Was somehow maneuvered or finessed out of the way. Something pulled you guys apart. Let's just say that. Let go of control issues. Poverty. It's keeping you in that lack mentality. Stop trying to control the situation. Remember, you draw in. You're the one in control. You've created this. You have the mental capacity and the discipline to do so. So don't forget that. You're having the understanding that you're waiting for your ships to come in at this point. Understand that you're the one in the driver's seat. You have control over this, okay? Unrequited love. Official person in bad health. I'll keep it. It's like feeling like the things with your person is in horrible bad times, going through bad times at this point. Feeling like your official person is in bad health, like something isn't quite right. That's not something you want. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. This is a path that you're on, but you've been getting messages that concern you. So it's like, don't worry about, the negative. Focus on the positive. Remember what you're trying to accomplish. Remember what you're moving through, what you're growing through, and what you love, what you feel, and whatever makes you happy, you go after it. You can bring that in. You have control. It's on you. So as always, keep a positive mindset. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.